Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Albert Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Striding into the box, Darren Howe, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Pittsburgh, second baseman, Darren Howe.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
To first, Melendez scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
So striding forward now, Craig McRae. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Into the box now, Brett Cervone. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Anthony is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Ray Duke.
Settling in now, Greg Duke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. McRae leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Ready with the 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Hernandez, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now at the plate, Peter Crozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Peter Crozier.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too bad.
At the plate, Charlie Mueller. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Ball 2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hit.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Duke has it in his tracks. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's up to a 9-game streak right now, and that's something to build on. That'll get you a little bit of attention, too. Get to 10, we'll start talking about the Maggio. No, just kidding. 9 is a nice start, though.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Melendez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
The 3-0 pitch. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. A man at third with 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Stanton, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. From the stretch, there's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A bouncer to the left side, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself here where you pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Standing in now, Terry Tatum. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. A runner at first with no outs here. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. 1 there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Batting 7, first baseman, Sam Callaway.
Now at the plate, Sam Callaway. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Callaway stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Michael Love. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Michael Love.
Now here's the pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Servone is there to put it away for route number 1.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive line. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Striding in, John Costello. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Mike Watkins. In the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Costello leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Kevin Anthony. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Skied into straightaway right. Cervone moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Now batting, Eric Gonzalez. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in now, Darren Powell, as he'll take a look at ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. The 3-0 is in there for strike one. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Craig McCray. Strike taken, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Crozier is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Pirates leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Albert Tanaka. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
The 2-0. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. So with one away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Digging in to try it again, Peter Crozier. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duke on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Charlie Mueller.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Mueller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up a very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Brett Servola.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Anthony will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The catcher, number 36, Scott Stanley.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Stanley. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Cervone, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner's on the move for second. Pitch misses the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Hit on the ground out to short. Costello moving to his right, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman, Kerry Tatum.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kerry Tatum. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Sam Callaway. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runner's going. Pitch inside. The throw. It's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready for another chance. Eric Gonzalez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Sliders in for a strike.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pirates on top, 1-0. Ready now, Jose Melendez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Jose Melendez.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCray facing back, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Cubs are back to even now with 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Chris Valdez. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, McCray. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, third baseman, Michael Love.
At the plate, Michael Love. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, John Costello. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, Dio, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate.
Standing in now, Mike Watkins. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 0-1 pitch fouled off. Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right
here. 1-2. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Another full count pitch on its way, and a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Kevin Anthony. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup over the inside corner. Costello at second. Watkins at first. 2 out in the inning. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. Andrew Phillips will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Andrew Phillips.
So here now is the pitcher, Thomas Hernandez.
Pitcher, Thomas Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch, and not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren Howe, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Line to the right side, but foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped him up. Watkins waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Craig McRae.
Digging in, Craig McRae. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's a foul ball.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Into the box, Andrew Phillips. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitch leads off an inning with a huge number.
Stepping in now, Peter Crozier, swinging a ground ball to third. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, second baseman, Charlie Mueller.
Ready once again, Charlie Mueller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. McRae on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Brett Servone.
Leading off for the Pirates, right fielder, Brett Servone.
Julian Pizarro takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Julian Pizarro.
First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Win, Cubs.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Quezada has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The batter, center fielder, Greg Duke.
So striding in, Greg Duke. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily.
He's good.
Ready, here's the first offering. Strike called, now the throw down. Not in time, he's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Servon leads off second with nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. Costello right there, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long, but up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Scott Stanley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And there's one down now. Now to the plate, Terry Tatum. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Popped him up. Melendez over to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Jose Melendez.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
The left fielder, number 32, Chris Valdez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Valdez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Hero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'll be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Corey Rich will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. In now, Michael Love. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McRae is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Coming to the plate now, John Costello. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gonzalez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Angel Barrios called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard ground ball to third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Row, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at-bat right there.
Bruce Sanborn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Bruce Sanborn.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Duke. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 3-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Number 30, Angel Arias.
Ryan Delgado will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Leading off the inning, Sam Callaway, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Costello fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Pittsburgh, shortstop, Aaron Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact.
Alfonso Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Higgins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Edmund Higgins.
So digging in now, Peter
Leading off for the
Crozier.
Cubs, center fielder, Peter Crozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Duke moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Charlie Mueller.
Into the box now, Charlie Mueller. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Jose Melendez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. So 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duke moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as the lead remains 3-1. Stepping up now, Darren Powell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Just missed with a breaking ball. 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Barrios is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. Stepping in, Craig McRae. First offering on its way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder, Brett Savone.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brett Savone. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Valdez sprinting after it into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter Chris Valdez. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Chris Valdez.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Riding in once again, Michael Love. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
John Manning will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Into the box now, John Costello. He looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get it to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Mike Watkins. He'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike one. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Angel Barrios. Short, hit hard. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Duke, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 32.
A reminder that full highlights come your way as we look back at the key moments of the matchup from here in Chicago. Now at the plate, Scott Stanley. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, third baseman, Terry
Up
Tatum.
next for the Buccos, Terry Tatum. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. In there, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Sam Callaway. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Tatum is off at first with 2 away. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. In the dirt here. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Chicago Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Julian Quezada claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ryan Delgado takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs